Well, losing weight is a long and difficult journey. No one knows that more than South Auckland Dad Damien Martin. With sheer determination, he managed to lose over 100 kilograms. Here to tell us how he did it, Damien and nutritionist David Hill. Lovely to see you both.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's incredible. At your heaviest, what did you weigh?
My heaviest weight was 215 kilos.
And you're now?
Give or take 113.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was there a defining moment where you, I don't know, looked in the mirror and went, today is the day?
I'd had an experience with loss of my mum, which was 7 years prior to that.
She died of obesity.
She died of obesity-related illnesses.
Yeah.
And then I had a young family, and one day I was going to put them to bed and read them a story, and I couldn't climb up the stairs pretty much without sort of taking a break to get my breath back to read a story, and so I decided then
that was your moment.
That was my moment, and went the next day to the gym and signed up.
Literally just like that?
Yeah.
Because would I be right in thinking that you'd tried before and failed?
Yeah, I tried several times and failed. I never really went to gyms. I was just, like, too scared to go to a gym.
So
yeah.
how did David come into the picture?
David has helped me along the way with nutritional advice, keep me on the straight and narrow with my eating and habits, and learning new things about food.
What was he like as a client?
Oh, Damien's great, you know. I think what Damien's done has probably saved his own life, and I think his achievement's awesome. And that's what happens when people get a healthy diet and they start exercising. But for Damien, it's even more special, because when you are as heavy as Damien was, psychologically it's harder. Doing exercise becomes harder too.
Because that's the thing, when somebody might want to lose 5, 10, 15 kilos, the results can be fairly quick. You can start to see changes. But for you, you've lost over 100. So, I mean, how did you stick at it? How did you find that motivation to keep going? It took you 4 years.
Yeah, I had my kids to keep me motivated and wanted to be around for them long term. So that kept me going. Just having supportive friends and family, and people that are genuinely supportive of you. I remember when I finished the first challenge, and it was over a 12-week period, and I lost 28 kilos. And I went into the gym that day, and so the gym staff were like crying, like so you knew that you had genuine support.
How did you celebrate at milestones that you were able to reach?
I didn't really. No, I probably went shopping.
Yeah.
And bought
new clothes. Yeah. How cool is that?
So it's been a very expensive exercise in that respect, yeah.
Is Damien's case unique, David? Like, or are you seeing more and more really obese people that are needing to lose huge amounts of weight?
I don't think Damien's case is particularly unique, but the determination that Damien has is really high. So
because it's so mental, isn't it? It's all psychological, especially in the beginning, I guess, to get started.
It's all psychological. It's all. I think first of all you've got to believe that you're worth putting the effort in to do it.
So how did you do it? I mean, was it literally good old-fashioned eating well and exercising?
Yeah, eating well and exercising. I was spending maybe 2 to 3 hours a day, like, in the gym.
Okay, so that's a lot.
It's a lot.
You had time on your hands to do that.
Well, I didn't really. I probably made a lot of other sacrifices to do that, but I was hell-bent on doing it. So
it's more about what goes in your mouth, though, isn't it? It's 80% nutrition,
I think so. Yeah, because exercising...
Wow, this here, just have a look at this picture. That's the equivalent of what you lost?
Yeah. So when you put it
insane, isn't it?
When you put it in terms of that, yeah, it's quite staggering.
Just lumping that around every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in terms of the food and what you're eating, how rapid was that change in terms of what was going in your lips?
Well, I didn't really care about food. I didn't really know about the nutritional value. I knew what was good and what was bad, but I probably didn't really just care. And
so it's an educational thing for you?
It's an educational thing. I used to make my wife angry because she'd go and she'd try and buy light food and all the rest of it, and I'd be scoffing at her and say, "Oh, why did you bother doing that for?" And, you know, those sorts of things. So, obviously now I see the benefits.
Absolutely. I mean, what has been the biggest change in terms of just how you are, how you feel, how you go about your everyday life now?
I can live my life like I want to live my life. I probably missed out on doing a whole lot of things in my life because of being overweight and being obese and too scared to do things or physically incapable of doing things. And so when you put that into perspective, you know, there's probably 20 years of life that I've not wasted. I won't say wasted, but I could have done differently, very differently.
But you're still young enough that you've got a whole lot of life left to go.
Yeah.
You have had some surgery in order to get rid of excess skin.
Yeah.
Pretty nasty process.
Excruciatingly painful process.
Yeah.
But I think it was necessary to do because psychologically it's really hard when you've lost all that weight and you've still got all of that hanging around and reminding you. So it was an important part of the process, but I'm not saying I want to do it again.
No. If I can just finish with both of you some advice, David, for somebody who might be in Damien's situation watching this now, wants to start, what do they do?
I think the most important thing is to get help, to do it properly with professional help. A lot of people have tried losing weight and failed, like Damien had, so I would be inclined to Google the word CLM, which is the organisation that I work for.
Yeah.
And they've got 15 sites around the country, and my nutrition program will be in all of those gyms, so that they can get some exercise and get some nutrition.
Final words of advice, Damien?
I think make small goals that are realistically achievable, and make sure that you have people around you who genuinely care for you, who support you and will keep you on track.
Well, you look amazing. Thank you so
very
much for coming in. All the very best.
Thank you.
To both of you. Good stuff. For more information about the weight loss challenge that motivated Damien, you can visit our website. Well, coming up, 6 weeks in, baby needs a health check. Dr. Anna Twigg is here to tell us why it is so important right after the break.